how can I refine my character and my soul in order to resolve any kind of situation? We want to see it clearly. Here I can see that you already, guys, are sitting on a very high level. In order to be stable onto the top, we must practice grounding. He is fully absorbed into that one pentacle which he looks at. There must be that wise leadership of your body. You all want to focus on your energy. We want to do something what we have never done before. After it, there will be some kind of energy flow because you've never been trying it before and it's something new. Hello, beautiful souls. So today we will be doing some type of fun tarot cards reading, and I will show you 3 objects. I would love you to pick one, and after you pick one, there will be a specific tarot reading for you. So look at those 3 objects and pick one which really resonates with you right now in this particular moment. Object number 1, Buddha statue. This one, it looks like that. Object number 2, some kind of yogurt. Again, there is no advertising in here. I just put something out of my fridge. I wanted to show you something out of my fridge here. And object number 3, this beautiful creation, right? All right, I hope you are certain about your choice, and now we will start our tarot cards reading. So object number 1 is Buddha statue, right? Those of you who picked it, the question which you have for today, which will be resolved, is how can I refine my character and my soul even more to start seeing the situation where I am more clearly? How can I refine my soul and my character even more to start seeing the situation where I am today in clearly? Okay? In order to resolve any kind of situation, remember, we want to see it clearly. So we want to gain that power back to us through refining our soul and character. Okay? That's the only thing which we will take with us there, wherever we will go after this world. Alrighty, so the card for you is 9 of Pentacles. Let's have a look at this card. Here I can see that you already, guys, are sitting on a very high level. Those of you are in your understandings of what is the world, what is around us. You already gained your pentacles, you already gained your knowledge. You have so much under you, and you are like that eagle sitting and looking from its height. And interesting thing is you already gained some level of beautiful clarity in here. And however, you are sitting on the very top. So be aware that when you are on the top, there is still certain level of cautiousness which you have to instill into you, and that cautious attitude should be instilled within you through continuous grounding practices. So you are so high already in your understanding of the world, and those mountains here, they remind, hey, beautiful soul, just don't forget about grounding yourself here. Those practices for grounding are important to keep that balance, right? To keep that balance. So because you already regained so much in your toolkit, in probably your Buddha room, in your space which you created for yourself, probably beautified by multiple tools, and it is well-equipped space, I suppose, you still want to remind yourself about the ground, about this grounding aspect of earth, so that you would be able to keep that balance within you. So whatever you are doing, you are on the right direction. You are growing and learning, but be aware that in order to refine your soul and gain even more clarity to the current situation, go ground yourself. Which kind of grounding aspects these may be? For example, go do massage, go literally ground to the Mother Earth, maybe do some praying practices. It depends on what you are doing. So go maybe indulge with a cup of coffee, just do something which will bring yourself to that present moment of this limited space. It will give you more balance, stability, equanimity, will refine you more to see the situation clearly. Remember, the higher we rise into this realm, the more unstable actually the top is. And in order to be stable onto the top, we must practice grounding here through different things. So you can go even to internet and search how can I develop that grounding within me, different grounding practices. You will find a ton of deep of advice there, and pick what syncs with you. So that's the practice for you, which can help you to be even more into that equanimity mode and bring you more clarity to your particular situation. Okay? Alrighty, so those of you who picked yogurt, right? So it means that you are right now figuring out what can nurture you, what can nourish you into this reality, what can be done, what do you need to focus on so that to nurture and nourish you even more today, and to bring yourself to that self-healing, self-nurturing center, because it's all about that self-love, self-healing, self-nurturing. If you picked it on your subconscious level, you kind of like saying that I really want to understand how can I nurture and nourish myself in a healthy way, right? It's a healthy way of nurturing and nourishment. Even the colors here are speaking about that self-healing and self-nurturing aspect. Why I put in front of you those symbols and not just crystals, because we keep being tuned here many times to some easy objects, right? And we can learn so much about ourselves, not only from crystallic energy. It actually defines certain level, is defined by certain level of knowledge, but we can use very simple objects here and communicate to our subconscious, our psyche through that way, deriving what we truly are crying about, what we truly need right now. So what do you need to focus on to heal yourself, to nurture yourself today, so that you could restore yourself and feel really more happy today through that? So let's have a look at it. Knight of Pentacles. Oh wow, we keep pulling out Pentacles here. So it's all about that grounding aspect again. So Knight of Pentacles, he is fully absorbed into that one pentacle which he looks at. He has to focus onto it and at the same time masterfully stand and rule the horse. So there must be that wise leadership of your body. What does it mean, wise leadership of your body? And why I say to you that way? Because here literally this horse represents your body, and the horse is performing the best when you leading it as a spirit, right? From within, your soul is leading it in the correct way, not torturing it, but giving it its nourishment, its healing. So you literally can go and pick a better food for yourself, go to the shop and pick the right food, or go and do some healing practice for yourself, go and literally spend a bit more money onto you today to move in the direction of that nourishment. If you don't have that particular spare amount for yourself, then at least go and indulge into a certain practice with yourself. If you have your cards, just literally sit with yourself and shuffle. This will bring you to some kind of meditativeness. Look at the beauty of the cards which are into your hands, whatever the cards which you love, and enjoy the luxurious aspect of it. For example, my cards, they have that silky aspect. So you can just look at each and every card which is representing a pure aspect of art into it. And art, it just helps us heal ourselves from within. So that can be that healing with non-physical objects, right? So you can heal yourself with better food choices for today. You can heal yourself with some kind of choice of better non-physical practice. You can go maybe do something new for you for today, which is the healing realm, which is from the healing realm. If you've never been doing yoga, go and maybe sign up to some, even these small actions, sign up to to some new practice for you. It can be the new yoga class. It can be just go to do massage as well. It can be just go to some healing circle, to some metaphysical store. Whatever can be nurturing and nourishing your soul, even from non-physical perspective. You want to sit down with your tarot journal and look at this card and pick just one practice or one object which you do for yourself and literally lead your body from that aspect. You can put everything onto the paper and then look at all the options which can nurture, nourish, and heal you from that first set of answers, and pick someone what you are most drawn to and just do it today and allow yourself to do it and see what happens. How do you feel afterwards? That will be the effort, the step towards your self-healing and self-nourishment. Okay? Another way what you can give your self-healing is maybe to stop any kind of learning. Maybe you are learning all the way through. You feel like you are overwhelmed, you feel you are overdrawn, or you feel you are overdriven by the demands of others. Maybe you can stop and just devote a bit of time for yourself despite of everything what's happening there. Remember, to restore yourself and nourish yourself in this physical world again, you wanna pay attention to your body. In your case, it's really important to pay attention to your horse, right? To your body, and do something really nourishing and nurturing for it. I would recommend some really nourishing and nurturing food, or maybe you overeat and you want to refrain yourself from it. So it's another way of leadership. So you know what to do with your body today to move it forward to a bit better, healthy choice. Alrighty, so, and those of you who picked this beauty, this wonderful Rosy bunny. So the question is, probably you are all into that playfulness mode, and how can I augment that playfulness within me and literally wire myself around it? Those of you who picked it, you are crying inside for establishing that beautiful playful mode within you, or you are drawn to it and you don't know why. So we want to understand what will augment, increase that playfulness within your life. What do you need to do? What do you need to focus on? All right, here is the card for you. It's 6 of Wands. Oh, look at it. So playfulness, guys, here. You all want to focus on your energy, right? So, and you want to establish that equanimity within your energy body. So when we talk about Wands, it's all about being the master of your energy, being the master of your passion in life. So I remember myself when I felt slightly bored with some things into my life. I wanted to augment some kind of passion and energy. I remember, into the 9-to-5 job for a while, and I felt like I need to augment some playfulness, some kind of, beauty into my life, spontaneous actions, something like this, because I was so, I would say, torn by the bored reality around me that I needed some kind of, I would say, kick into my butt in the way of that body, which will bring me to some kind of playfulness mode, bring me that more energy. And this card is actually talking exactly about that. So it's, you see here, we can see that the card is quite positive for you. It shows a very, very structured way of energy within you. So you want to do certain practices which will restructure your energy, the time of your day-to-day. Time is the energy. So we want to restructure the time of our day. We want to do something what we have never done before. So it's all about the structure of the time of your day. Or let's say it's in the evening, and when you look at it, it's the evening. So restructure your day for tomorrow. Do something spontaneous. Just stop playing by the rules. Something what you had never done before. Some new thing. And this one new thing which you had never thought before. It may be as simple as buying yourself a toy into your house. Because when we buy a toy, it's something spontaneous, something so-called childish, but it really nurtures our soul, our inner child. There is so much work devoted to that, and it may sound silly, but in fact it is not, because we invoke our inner child, our your spontaneity through that. So that's one of the ways. And you can buy the book How to Work with Your Inner Child and indulge into it and do certain practices from it. So it's all about opening up from within and working with your inner self. But I would highly recommend doing something new. One of the things which I can tell you what opened me up, I did really crazy stuff into my life. When I was opening up to spontaneity, I went to the jungles, I remember, and without any kind of group of tourists, just with my friend and one single guide from Manaus, I went to the jungles in Amazonas, and I remember how these opened up so much spontaneity. There were lots of rosy bunnies there, I tell you, and there was so much life beaming from me after that. Now, I don't tell you go there, it's really dangerous, honestly, but I tell you just start from something more gentle, something still spontaneous which you had never done. I, for example, subscribed to the courses of riding the horse. I had never done it before, and I've done it just recently, and honestly there is so much energy beaming out of me because of that. So I just give you examples. Or you can, let's say you didn't eat certain types of food, it may be as gentle as it is. Go to the store today and pick some food which you've never been eating and just try it. Just try it. Do you know that after it there will be some kind of energy flow because you've never been trying it before and it's something new. Okay, so there may be like lots of interesting things here. Now, the practice which you can do as well, guys, to establish it and have the lasting effect of this rosy bunny into your life is when you start doing during the whole week one new action every day, not every moment, every day. And you will see that if you do something new every day, you get opened up to that spontaneity and life starts beaming on a new level. Alrighty, I hope it all served you well today. We are finishing it on a beautiful beaming melody here with this wonderful bean, and I hope that in case if you had any kind of questions, problems, that they were all resolved through this wonderful tarot cards reading which we had for you. Thank you, and wishing you a fantastic day.